Welcome back, everybody. Welcome. It is a lovely Thursday evening, and all cables are in the wrong place. I'm Rez. Welcome back to this wonderful daily coverage we've been having of just old ass video games that no one remembers enough, and we're just gonna play through them because apparently we just don't learn as people. And they say we're doomed to repeat history, but we're doomed to repeat history that happened 10 years ago. And is it really repeating history if it's actually all just planned out by the government anyway? Who knows, man? But today we're going to go back into Deus Ex 1, the original. And we're playing vanilla because I am stubborn. I prefer it. I don't know any. I downloaded GMDX, which is supposed to be the best way to play Deus Ex, supposedly, and honestly it looks okay. It looks kind of cool, but there's something about playing a game that came out a long time ago and playing it mainly the way that it was meant to be played, like in a vanilla status quo. Hold on as I get everything going properly here. The thing is that old video games are like a time capsule, okay? You're supposed to play video games in the way that they came out, at least I think personally. And while it's cool that there's a lot of different mods, like I've played a handful of different mods to like kind of enhance Deus Ex. There's the revision, Deus Ex Revision, there's GMDX, and there's a handful of other things. So those are the two probably more popular ones. Deus Ex is a beautiful game. It has its flaws, but it's kind of remarkable because of its flaws and because of what it does despite its flaws and despite limited technology and limited time. And it's amazing to hear what Warren Spector and the other creators of the game wanted to do with it. But oh my goodness, is it just amazing what they were able to do and how it is still a big part of a lot of gamers' libraries. Because let me tell you, no one ever gets sick of this game. When they hear about it, they download it again. It never stops. But anywho, so today was a good day. I had a solid day. If we're going resolution scales, we're going 1080p at least, I think. A lot of shopping though, and I got really tired. So I'm kind of just glad to be at home. I'm kind of glad to jump back into this game because I feel like we didn't get that far when we first started last time. I'm gonna have to remember how to quick save and quick load and all that. But let's start getting things going here. So let's unmute this desktop audio. Yeah, let's get that good UNATCO music. Let's just jump right into this. All right, everything's great. Everything's fine. Let's just go. Let's just do it. It's fine. We're gonna do it live. All right, let's hit a button, and hopefully it'll work. Hey, there we go. All right. Make sure we are in our loaded up New York. Yes. Okay. Do you want to start off by reading books? Probably not. We'll come back and read the books. Maybe we'll go read our email instead. This is the kind of stuff that I brought you here for, okay? I know y'all just wanna read books and emails. We already talked to these people.
You will be working with Ana Navarre. Finally says, sit out this one. I am filing another protest.
The best voice acting ever, I swear. I love this game. And we haven't stolen this money yet. That is actually shocking, because I plan on stealing all the money I can. Because I have no shame. Alright, we're not gonna drink the entire water cooler. Let's go talk to people before we start reading every book in sight. You gotta get the background for this game, man. It was all about surveillance, government surveillance, you know, control, was it martial law and all that? Alright, yes. We get skill points for exploring. Medbots. Heal. Excellent. Ooh, soda. Let's talk to Jaime.
Hey, JC.
You look like the real thing. They actually let you operate on people?
Just fixed Gunther's knee, in fact. A sticky actuator. So far, I feel more like a mechanic than a doctor.
I'm impressed.
They actually let you point a gun at people.
We'll have to catch up later. I've got to leave for New York right away. Could you send Manderley whatever it is he wants?
No problem. Listen, JC. About your augmentations. You know they're preparing to roll out the technology worldwide, right?
As long as I don't turn green and grow a pair of antennas, as I understand it.
Humor.
Yeah, well, the design's pretty modular, which means you'll soon have access to upgrades from standard augmentation canisters.
I think I picked one of those up at the top of the statue.
Maybe you did. My order from VersaLife was on the ship the NSF captured. You'll need to take it to one of the medbas for installation.
I'll do that.
The canisters contain a colloid of ROM modules. Some are generic upgrades, others require you to make permanent choices about how to configure one of your subsystems.
It's about time they implemented some of this stuff.
I find it interesting that we're one of the very few nano-augmented people, but like these canisters are just everywhere. Like you just find them, and we're just gonna steal his keys and things. That's no
One
problem.
more thing before I go, since you've been briefed on my augmentations. What can you tell me about the info link?
They're horrible
Let's see,
actors.
micro receiver exostructure.
This
in the
came out in the
cell
year
pad,
2000, Mom.
carbon threads on the axons for queuing, packet routing. Anything particularly
It's a long
interesting?
time ago.
Is there a way to turn it off?
They do a lot of
The info link?
offensive
Yeah, or someone
accents and
at
such.
UNATCO tuned in 24 hours.
Also, this is
This
important.
might sound a little funny, JC, but I'm not permitted to answer that question.
They can hear and see
Your
everything I
clearance is higher
do.
than mine.
Regarding your systems, I am your physician.
No big deal. I was just curious.
Yeah, the info link lets them actually. I think there's. Oh my gosh, my entire inventory is just full of junk. What is it? Augs. Yeah, no. There we go. Info link. The one-way microtransceiver array allows agents in the field to receive messages from control and to store and later retrieve relevant maps, conversation, and notes. Can you imagine if you had a thing taking notes of everything you talked about in your head? Everywhere where you were going, you had a map of? That'd be legit. Top of the line all the way, so don't expect any upgrades. No upgrades. Sadness. Then our flashlight. Bioluminescent cells within the retina provide coherent illumination of the agent's field of view. That sounds awesome. And the IFF, yeah, automatic friend or foe identification uses adjacent heuristic algorithms to associate visible objects with known threat categories. Targeting reticule highlights red over enemies, green over allies, blah, blah, blah.
Carter's out the door and around the corner. He's got your stealth pistol.
Stealth pistol time. Woo! Okay,
You better head out.
thanks. Mind if I read your
You
books?
old kidder.
You old gator. Recent years, the swelling tide of international terrorism, coupled with enmity between states, wildly varying laws, and anachronistic devotion to arbitrary borders has resulted in the decreasing of effectiveness of local law enforcement. That's accurate. Okay. Sorry. To resolve the problem, a neutral agency was required to enforce international law in an impartial manner around the world. UNATCO was formed, with just such a mission in mind, an organization that could transcend national boundaries, provide security for all nations, subscribe to its charter. Founded with principles of the United Nations as its cornerstone, UNATCO is fair, just, protects the individual liberties of all citizens of the world. You know, the whole idea of globalist police force kind of thing. That's what we're going for. The criminal thrives on anonymity, but soon there will be no place for them to hide. Victory over terrorism is the prize for our vigilance. Good old, you don't get to have any privacy
I
anymore.
think there's a medkit in the storage closet.
We're just gonna hack our doctor's computer right in front of his face. That's okay in this universe. Don't worry about it. He's got nothing. Oh wait, no, that's user. Okay. Doctor, welcome. UNATCO is having a need of good surgeon, which let me add, I have had big pain in my knee, sticky actuator. Oh, it's from Gunther. No matter the lubricant, please inform me when an appointment can be available. Medical specialist, you'll be required to repair and modify systems and augmentation. Additional augmentation can be added through the use of microscopic ROM modules. It's basically what he was already saying. Alright, we
You
need to
better
get out of
head
there. Get out of there before we get beat out of there, basically. Medkits. Throwing knives. Nihil alud necesitas quam vencer. Microscope. Remember, you need to throw everything in this game. Level 4. Oh yeah, I never looked into the mirror situation. This is supposed to be a mirror. Maybe I'll get to that at some point. But it's secure, so. Sector 4, or level 4 is off limits. Alright. So we can now, let's see. We can become super strong. So this will let us lift extraordinarily heavy objects. So this is helpful because you can move stuff out of the way, or you can use this stuff as stairs if you pick stuff up and kind of move them around. Sorting rotator accelerates the calcium ion concentration in the sacroplasmic reticulum, not rectum. All right. The effectiveness of melee weapons is increased. I think I'm gonna go with that because if I remember correctly, I'm going like full skills. Yeah, all right. We went computer and we went low tech. Yeah, so we're going melee weapons. All right. Cool. Nano augmentations, once installed, irrevocably after the physiological system they affect, and in many cases cause all subsequent augmentations to be rejected. However, the exact number of augmentation each system can support varies. The various interdependencies between these systems can be seen in the following table. The details possible nano augmentation combination. I can read, ladies and gentlemen, it's fine. Yep. We'll find all these things. Nano augmentation should be selected based on the mission profile of a particular agent. Play the game your way, essentially. What they were trying to say back in the 90s. Does everything look good? We're looking okay. We're looking alright. It is hard to read that top left corner where I am. I don't want to move you in the bottom left-hand corner, though, because then you'll miss the ammo. I could move it down even lower. We'll see. Alright. Janine's bot, specs and overview. The Matsu Graves GV4 is the newest addition to the MG line, their first foray into the medical bot category, largely monopolized by Page Industries and Chiang subsidiary HealTech. Unlike the competing Page and HealTech units, the MG4 benefits from a completely proprietary operating system developed by MG's research campus in Prague that promises to revolutionize automated healing by it looks like a T. Oh, it's just because of my cursor. By combining a comprehensive medical and pharmaceutical database with MG's already proven autonomous heuristic routines. While actual field data is sketchy at this point in time, anecdotal evidence suggests that GV4 can heal wounds far beyond the capabilities of any other competing model, though it does require a substantial recharging period. Alright, how many of you would let a robot work on you, like in a serious health-related manner? Because it's kind of weird, kind of creepy. I think there's a lot of horror movies or sci-fi horror anyway, that would play into that. There's like a saw on a surgeon bot, and it just goes nuts. All the candy and soda is gonna be ours, just so y'all know.
You're red hot. Looks like you found me.
Alex Jacobs, light up your face.
Like leading a mouse to cheese.
This thing is starting to give me a headache.
Don't worry, we shut it down when you go off duty.
I guess I'll get used to it.
I'm Alex Jacobson, communications engineer.
I suppose you already know who I am.
Getting there. You're certainly quicker on the uptake than your brother Paul ever was.
Thanks.
You're breaking my concentration.
Shannon, ammunition is disappearing again, so we're changing the door code for the comm van. Oh, it's comm van code again.
Don't worry, I'll be watching your back.
So this is the guy that's watching through the ComSat. The man in the chair, exactly. He's the one who's always going to be looking over our shoulder for us and playing pinball when he's not busy. Alright. Handful of secrets going on around here. Oh yeah, Gunter Ehrman. His password is Zeitgeist. Next week it'll be Schadenfreude, strange guy. New York, no students of recent history can fail to miss the irony that the greatest enemy mankind has faced in the 21st century was not any despot or dictator, but the lowly microbe. Millions upon millions have been killed by pandemics of AIDS, resistant tuberculosis, and century flu. And now we face our greatest threat yet, the Grey Death, a plague of devastating efficiency that has surfaced in the last year. But was this plague an accident of nature or a design of science? Question mark. That was a big question when Corona came out. Dr. Kenji Ishii, of the New World Biomedical Health Center in New York thinks not. My analysis of this plague indicates that it is decidedly unnatural in origin, and in point of fact may be extraterrestrial. He went on to speculate about those afflicted. Obviously, a disproportionate number of the indigent seem to be infected, and a situation that makes perfect sense if you consider it prelude to an invasion. No more effective way to disrupt the social, political, and military fabric of the Earth has yet been devised. If this is so, then what are our leaders not telling us, and how can we be prepared? Only they know the answers. Joe Green, senior staff writer. So the Rona's out. Let's see. Project Debuk. Domination 5F clearance only. The 5th floor? I've been to the 4th, or there's the 4th floor. The noted failure of previous attempts to create a low-profile rotary aircraft involved the acquisition and retrofitting of available military hardware that had neither the range, ceiling, nor electromagnetic transparency to avoid numerous eyewitness accounts or unauthorized military interactions. In addition to exacerbating public misconceptions about governmental operations, such encounters also jeopardized several key missions. Project Debuk was initiated to address this issue through the creation of a stealth aircraft that could be used as a platform for a number of mission objectives. Black helicopters, Google it. Alright. I can hack this with a multi-tool, but I think yes, it's 2001 is the code. I don't know why I remember that, but I do. Am I still collecting flares? I am. There it is. Okay. No one really cares that you take their stuff. Unless you were to break glass and set off an alarm. Alright, there's another secret. Hold on. It's actually pretty visible from how the floor looks. Actually, that looks like it. Yeah, it is it. You can see that there is kind of a pattern there, and you can kind of see the outline here. If you look very closely, there's an outline. But we also get the little squares. A little white box it makes. Oh, that was probably a key for the thing. Oh, a scope. It's actually really nice. Sniper ammo. Alright. Also, yeah, there's two. For some reason, there's two ways out of this little hole. Don't know why. Alright. Closing that sucker up. Alright, we met with Jacob, we met with Reyes. Now it's time to meet up with Sam Carter. We're gonna go to Gunther and Anna's place here real quick. There's some darts, some cigarettes. Pick things up and throw them. Oh yeah, these carts move around. I'm just a child in these games, I swear. Whee! Alright.
I have to prepare for the mission. Nothing
fancy to say. See, mass grave in Brooklyn, APR New York, responding to the outbreak of Grey Death that quickly overwhelmed all city services. National Guard forces were placed under the command of local law enforcement today and mobilized to help with the disposal of recently deceased in Brooklyn. However, the National Guard soon proved inadequate in containing the chaos, and in many cases the dead were simply left lying in the streets while the dying, mostly homeless, wandered the city until collapsing. Traffic jams and looting remained widespread, and as fear of the disease continues to escalate, I can English, I swear. Frequent riots have made any attempt at an organized cleanup impossible. With the threat of secondary disease looming, city officials have consulted with the CDC in Atlanta and ordered a mass grave be dug in Gateway National Park. Oh man, good times. Okay.
I have to prepare for the mission.
Let's hack her computer interface. Oh, that's great. It's happening, man. Alright, holy junk. I've personally forwarded your request to appropriations regarding combat readiness and ongoing priorities. Speaking of which, you certainly made the best out of a difficult decision. We applaud you for your courage. Thank you for living to work another day, Gunther. We need more agents like you, JM. Might I suggest a skull gun for my head? Yesterday in Battery Park, some scum pushes smack for NSF to get... What? Needs an assault gun in his head. Could kill... He wants to kill people.
I am not going
I can't hack for that long, even though... Well, you have to read quickly when you're hacking. because you only get so much time to read, or else you'll lose all your
Way to go, sir.
bioelectrical energy.
Gunther should have followed orders.
This is where we interrogate NSF people, looks like. And keep some of the terrorists behind bars.
The Manderley on level 2,
Yeah, see,
and let's
that's-
move out.
It's got a recharge per device for you to hack it again. Let me check real quick. Alright. I don't need a lot of this stuff. I really don't need these. I can drink the wine too. Actually, this I don't want either. Drop this. Because he's gonna give us some stuff, so I'm just making a little bit of space. Yeah, why not?
At ease, Agent Denton.
General Carter, I read about the Merced operation in school. This is a great honor.
I'm not a general anymore. Just call me Carter.
I can't believe what the NSF did to your family.
Enough of that, soldier. We each have our
Can
troubles.
you retire as
I
a
lost
general
my
and just be a
children when you had to
quartermaster?
grow up without your parents, which requires more courage. I don't think it matters.
My parents died in a car accident. That's different.
I said that's enough. You have your own op and time is short. How about I issue you a stealth pistol?
That sounds fine. Thank you, sir.
What else do you think you'll need?
Let's see, ammo, a nanotech tech tool, or a smart lockpick is always handy. We'll go the
A
lockpick.
smart lockpick is always handy.
That's right. Infiltrate and evade. Engage only on your own terms. Now move out. Manderley's waiting.
Hey, what about that guy out front selling munitions? Is that allowed?
Oh, Captain, right. We've got some
Kaplan.
screwballs around here, but he's not the problem. It's whoever's been breaking into the armory.
Someone's
Someone
breaking
at
in
UNATCO's a thief?
Yes, sir.
underneath the old general's nose. Damn good thief. Yeah, my brother's saying only it's only if you screw the pooch real bad as a general do you become a quartermaster as a general. I mean, I find it
The NSF.
funny that also there's
Better get going.
a thief on the loose stealing from the old general. Looks like, and he looks like he's lost an eye too. So this is not the best general. He's losing it a little bit.
Stop clowning around, Agent.
Don't tell me what to do. We're gonna try and see what else we can hack from this Anna Navarra. Holy skull gun! See what I tell you? Manderley will be happy with the garbage truck take me back to Deutschland. Now, especially the new nano AUG already arriving, we are the old computers the American call dinosaurs. See if I ever get a skull gun at all. Okay, the nano augmentation email. We got a new Rez. Oh, that's right. That's what I chose for a name. He'll be joining us. We'll read that later. Actually, I think I'm CC'd on that email. We'll see. We have our own computer we can check our email at.
Well, that was a close one up there.
All right. All right. Okay. So these weapon augmentations, man. Or these weapon modifications, excuse me, because augmentations is just gonna get confusing if you keep saying it. I'm not really planning on getting too good with pistols. Obviously, probably not very good with the sniper rifle. I could throw all this onto one gun, though. Let's throw it all onto the stealth pistol. We'll keep the stealth pistol around. Why not? This will be a BA stealth pistol. And then we have the trank gun. There's no organizer in this game. Soy, candy, the smokes, grenades. I don't know why this is making me feel better. If we need to pick up something big, it works. Good enough. Actually, we can drop this pistol. I don't need this. I'm just gonna drop things in the hallway. It's fine. How bad's this? 2. We can do 2. Actually, I don't have a key for this, do I? No. Okay. Also, yeah, I gotta watch out and make sure that I don't ever, again, use the keypad for the actual keypads in the game, because that is where all of my transitions are put. Multi-tool, biocell. Alright. How much more reading can everybody take, huh? For too long, UNATCO Handbook, UNATCO and the World. For too long, terrorists have exploited international tensions and regional legislative variations to elude authorities. A significant step was made towards eliminating these legal loopholes when U.S. President Philip Riley Meade lobbied the Congress to make the U.S. a UNATCO member nation. Enough is enough, he declared in his landmark State of the Union address. Can't remember if I read this one already. And the citizens of the United States responded with enthusiastic endorsement. They wanted to be controlled of his position. Not only did the United States become a charter member of UNATCO, but UNATCO headquarters are now located on Liberty Island in the shadow of the shattered Monument to Freedom. UNATCO deals not only with terrorist threats, but also any transgressions of the international legal code, including drug trafficking, software piracy, not my shareware games, and money laundering. With the full support of the United States, UNATCO was, for the first time, able to truly declare itself the world's policeman, which is not okay with me.
You found your office. Did Janice give you your login? Yes, I see here that she did.
She did. Alright, we'll read some of this after. We got a cardboard box. We'll unpack later. Put that on our big cardboard box. Don't hide anything under my desk. And we can't sit either. We can just throw it like an animal. I was about to hack my own computer. If you don't go to work and, like, if you don't hack your own computer at work to read your own email, I don't know what you're doing wrong. I just can't help you. Bionic Man. Yay! Alright. Says, hey, Rez. I forgot that I put it as Rez. I guess I have to get used to calling you JC around the office. This is from Rez. Not sure where they came up with that, but at least they gave you the same last code name as your brother. Anyways, whatever they're calling you, it's good to see a familiar name on the roster. My first job here has been to read up on your augmentations, beginning to see why you found classes so easy. Every neuron in your head has been augmented. For example, the voice in your head from an operator, someone here at HQ able to handle the scanning equipment in your skull and broadcast advice over your infolink. Leaps fully formed right into your temporal lobe, bypassing the eardrum and its sensory neurons. So that's weird. Everything is just shouted into your head and no one else can hear what they're telling you. And it's perfectly inaudible to everyone around you, of course. Not to mention that the nanites clinging to your axons can both receive and transmit symbolic information. So if you ever need help, don't sweat it. Someone at HQ probably already knows. Come by if you want to hear more. This is great stuff. I was asked by the regional medical coordinator to forward this information to all of you. I do so without further comment. By now you've heard of the upcoming transition to nano-augmentation. It's coming, but not as soon as you think. UNATCO has only one nano-augmented agent, with the second just now graduating from the academy. It will be years before the program leaves the laboratory. Your mechanical augmentations are not obsolete, even though Gunther's already pissed at this email. Some agents express concern that they will be walking junk in 10 years. One agent expressed their fears in an anonymous email saying, will be sold at flea markets. Old gray golems for scaring the children. So what about my legs? What about my life? Keep some perspective. Prosthetics remain the only proven technology for enhancing human abilities. Those who make the sacrifice are appreciated, commended, and saluted as heroes. Jeez. Let's see, who's this from? The medical directorate? Nano-augmented agents will often encounter stress created by resentment among fellow agents, particularly those who have been mechanically augmented. In an effort to secure freedom, liberty for those under their protection, many UNATCO agents have chosen to sacrifice social acceptance for mission performance by surgically replacing limbs and organs with mechanically or electronically enhanced equivalents. Can you imagine your job asking you to get like an iron, I was gonna say an iron lung, just like a mechanical heart, or just like mechanical legs that let you jump like crazy? But your nano augmentations point the way to the future, thousands of microscopic living organic machines that exist in symbiosis with your body. Because such augmentations create only minimal disfigurement, they are likely to be a source of friction between you and other mechanically augmented agents. But it is important to understand that UNATCO is an organization where individuals must act in concert. Each is important to the whole, and mutual understanding is essential to teams comprised of diverse human and augmented agents. If you have any further questions or wish to discuss this issue, please feel free to send an email. I wish we could actually write emails in this game. That'd be really tough. And welcome to UNATCO Agent, the dataless global net node, whatever. I'm going to be reading the whole day if we do this. Goodness. All right. Classification. The UN has 9 levels of the security above top secret. This manual and all material that is otherwise marked is classified as Angel 0A. If you are not Angel 0A or above, report immediately to your supervisor or face disciplinary action, bro. Other classifications will be explained upon reaching higher clearance. In its efforts to combat terrorism, the UN has created UNATCO, the swift deployment of coordinated forces to counteract any insurgent operations. You are justifiably proud to be part of this organization. Your physical capabilities place you within the upper 1% of national ground combat units, while your mental capabilities have been honed to sharpness by the UNATCO Academy. But as part of the larger organization, you also understand the necessity to heed orders from your superiors without hesitation. Your superiors are typically briefed on matters for which you may not be cleared, and hesitation on the part of the agent can result in the serious impairment of mission objectives and attendant casualties. UNATCO has faith in you, and this faith will be rewarded in due time as your operational capabilities are increased. Brave the darkness, for you carry the torch of freedom. All things in the name of freedom, even though nothing changes. Alright, UNATCO Handbook, UNATCO and the public. Carrying out their duties, UNATCO agents often come in contact with the public. You are a peacekeeper, and your first objective is to safeguard human life. Though terrorists may see an advantage in harming civilians, UNATCO agents do not. Issue a warning before firing at a suspect and always instruct bystanders to get down on the ground. Refrain from firing into large crowds. Every civilian hurt is collateral damage. However, keep in mind that no civilian with a clearance below Angel 0A should be trusted and may be a potential spy. Anyone can be a spy, and secrecy is our ally. Remember, we're all in this together. Something, High School Musical. Okay. Nope, get in there. No. Alright. Read all that. I don't want those darts. I'm fine. Let's see, they're breaking a... Yeah, there was a box in here. Oh, well, let's make sure everyone knows the floor is wet. Actually, let's make sure that no one disturbs my gun. There you go. Just in case, guys. Don't want anyone slipping or getting hurt on the gun. Perfect. There we go. Alright.
Hell of a first day.
Thank you. There's a newspaper in there. We could break into that office just to read.
We finally got to cap some rebels, eh, Denton?
And a lockpick in there, but it'd take me another 3 lockpicks, and I don't care. We don't need it. Alright, we checked out everything else. Hack Janice's computer real quick.
Hey, I'm trying to work.
No, you're not. Hello. How you doing? My wife's the best. Okay. Whose computer? We're on Reed's computer. Michelle wrote, I just read that the government regulators have nationalized the 3rd airline this year, and the story was buried on the 6th page of the Times. No one seems to care that Uncle Sam is gradually taking control of every means of public transportation. The FAA claims that the airline's management botched the safety security lies. Have any of the records been made public? Do they even exist? Rule by the executive order is now the norm. Goodbye, due process. That is amazing. Can you imagine nationalizing the airports, the airlines? One more, and then we'll listen to people talk. My goodness, you're listening to me talk a lot. All right. UNATCO and the police. In carrying out their duties, UNATCO agents often work with other law enforcement agencies. We will remain a small elite organization until our ranks expand. We must rely on the cooperation of local police, governments, intelligent agencies, and corporate security divisions. Always be courteous when requesting information or filing an extradition request. As our jurisdiction widens, we will inevitably experience conflicts with some local officials. Do not resort to unnecessary intimidation in these situations, and report any problems to appropriate UNATCO liaison. Above all, an international law enforcement body requires the respect and support of all participating nations. Sounds like you're reading the actual news. Yes, that's what I'm trying to bring across. This game's great, man. It definitely foresaw kind of a lot of things, and it's dark, man. It's great.
That will be JC's job.
What's that? Power station. The NSF have Ambrosia in a warehouse protected by cameras and booby traps. We want to power down the whole system.
We're taking one illicit generating plant, protected by weak groups of NSF. Knock out that plant, and Paul's team can walk right into the warehouse.
Just tell me where it is. The NSF are openly resisting our deployed forces, gradually falling back. You'll have to deal with them first.
And you be ready, Paul. When the power drops, go in and go in hard.
I'll use my discretion.
Go in like the U.S. Marshals. We lose the vaccine, I'm sending your butt to the mayor to explain why he and his 3 daughters won't get their pills this month.
Yes, sir. Let's not waste any time,
Saving
JC.
vaccine
Get down
for
to
the
dock.
elite.
A boat is waiting to take you and your partner, Anna Navarro, to shore.
Yes, get moving. Here's your op bonus for the great job you did in the statue, plus 250 for rescuing
Get that
Agent
extra money.
Hammond. That's 1,250. We take care of our people around here.
Thank you, sir.
By the way, Denton, stay out of the ladies' restroom. That kind of activity embarrasses the agency more than it does you.
We'll meet up in the city.
The reason that part's so famous, man, is, oh my goodness, I remember this as a kid too, because I played this game, explored the whole thing. I played the demo mainly, but as a kid, that's all I had access to, and so I played. It had up to this point, and then once you leave the level to go to, or you leave the New York Liberty Island to go to shore, that's when the demo ended. So I explored all parts of this game, and I thought it was awesome, the amount of choices and decisions you could make. But that whole him scolding you for entering the ladies' restroom, that was surprising for a lot of people when they played this game, because games at the time didn't really, like, see that you did something and then call you out on it. Like, just slightly, like, if it was weird or normal or whatever, it didn't normally just point out, like, hey, you actually did that, what were you doing? Like, you feel called out, and it's kind of hilarious. Okay. So, yeah, so this half is snacks. This is all mainly snacks. We can put this flare up here. Grenades, knives. I don't need half of this, but I'm a pack rat in this game, as in real life. Conversations. I can log in as Gunter. Alright, we have 1,000. I would like to get to the top level of either computers or low-tech beating people. Computers is cheaper at this point. That's interesting. I can't believe I forgot to take that off trained. All right, that's fine. Got a little bit of pistol skill.
She's one of our best.
He doesn't want to talk to me anymore.
You'll behave like a professional. That's an order.
Okay, we already read that one somewhere else. UNATCO handbook.
From where you
UNATCO in the
arrived,
future.
Denton.
Shut
The boot
up.
dock. Move it.
No. Leave your water on. Alright. As science progresses at an ever-increasing rate, more and more advanced technology is finding its way into the hands of the common criminal, resulting in deadly threat to life and property throughout the world. While it is impractical to restrict the free flow of information already present in the public sector, UNATCO is committed to ensuring that this threat does not go unaddressed. Even now, UNATCO Research and Development employs some of the most talented scientific minds in the world to develop proprietary technologies and absolute security for field use by our agents, including such innovations as the redacted. Under no circumstances should agents discuss any piece of equipment or technique currently employed by UNATCO agents operating contrary to this directive will face immediate disciplinary action. Within our laboratories lies not just the future of law enforcement, but a safe, secure future for all mankind. Oh, Madison High School junior Betty Souza will spend the semester at the Canyon City boot camp, says the officials. The crime? We have verified that she told another student that she knows how to make a bomb, said Principal Martin Gordley.
Move out, soldier.
Okay, so again, we're being watched in all of our search traffic. What makes this case notable is that the parents have filed a lawsuit against the school district. Our daughter wears black, said Father Brandon Souza in a prepared statement. She has an occipital jack, and we let her use it to play games. We allow her to get a tattoo when she turned 16, but none of this makes her a criminal. The parents claim that Betty was discussing a novel by Tom Robbins taught by Madison High when the mention of explosives occurred. Betty Souza will not be alone in Canyon Camp. Last year, 15,234 young people served sentences in the state's FBI running good behavior camps, a legacy of the Northwest War. Good night, everybody. Holy junk and shut up, boss.
Move out, soldier.
I'm tired of you. Oh my goodness. Hold on. Can I? I'm pretty sure you can do this from wherever, but I'm pretty sure I can. What was it? J. Manderley. What was it? Night Killer. What was it? I read it recently. I'm gonna read his emails.
You're
Like a
going
jerk.
to make a mess.
J. Manderley. Oh, Night Killer underscored. Okay. J. Manderley. Night Killer. There we go. Okay, the skull gun. I could kill just by thought. It would be better. It's just my job as a human. Is it my job to be a human target practice backstop? I want to shoot people with our thoughts. Should be arriving soon. Our little experiment should be arriving soon. Clear it for domination 5F ops as soon as possible, but proceed with caution. We have serious concerns about the primary unit and would like to avoid any potential contamination. The primary unit being Paul. Also, real quick, I'm just gonna check that that's as full as it can be. Okay. I feel like there was an email that I was reading earlier that was kind of interesting, but I think I need to start moving away from reading right now. We need to get some stuff finished here. Who was it? It wasn't Manderley. Was it Reed? What you have to remember is we the people are members of the Republic, and you must learn to trust those that you choose to represent you. The government is not a heartless machine running our lives. It is comprised of people just like you who deserve our trust and respect. I doubt it. And we hacked our own email. Okay. Moving onward and upward. Let's go break into a boat. That's
Bet
my
the
next
NSF won't try that trick again.
my next course of action is to break into a boat. You shall see.
Wish I was going with you.
Me too, Scott. Didn't know your name was Scott. Alright. Excellent, so we've gotten through a good 40 minutes of reading, you guys. This has been perfect.
Good luck out there. Man, 2 Dentons in the field. The NSF won't know what hit them.
They just keep talking. They don't stop. Alright, so they did clear out all the bodies, but there's one other place we can go before we head out. Actually, I'm also going to check that. I'm pretty sure I already stole the money from the ATM over here, but I kind of want to check real quick like. Yeah, so again, this game came out 2000, was it September 2000? I can't remember actually, I didn't look it up beforehand. My bad, but yeah, we already hacked this, that's why it's busted.
Good luck, Agent.
But yeah, definitely got in at the right time during all the scares of terrorism, you know, just lots of wars, civil wars and other things going on. Terrorist attacks in general. And a lot of conspiracies were kind of coming to a head at that point. All the people we knocked out. Yeah, so for right now, oh, I don't have any more prods. All right, we're gonna be beating people with a baton because I've decided to be mostly non-lethal. So, quick question, which? Yeah, I got tranquilizer darts in. Okay. I'm gonna see if Harley has anything to say.
You're a man of your word. I like that.
Oh, right, it's because we didn't kill his friend up in the tower.
I better get my money on time.
Sure you can.
Let's see, 10mm, 3.6, darts.
No thanks.
Alright. Can't remember if these, I imagine, actually these float, don't they? Can you imagine if crates of TNT just float in water? It's loud on this dock. It's only getting louder. Whoops. so there is a way into this storage boat here. Oh, I can't pick it up now, it's in the water. I can stand on it. Oh. Did it get waterlogged or something? Nope. Alright, maybe... Let's just, whoop. I'm trying to push it closer to over the door, because the shockwave of these things is huge, so I'm gonna see if I can blow open the door. Oops. Good enough. I'm terrible at swimming. Not that swimming's a skill to be good at in this game. 2 picks. Okay, so it does have door strength, so we could possibly blow it up if we have a weapon to help us do so. We'll see if I can even hit a target with this, though, because... should be... This may seem like an overreaction, but these things blow up big. They blow up real big. Oh my gosh, it actually hit it, didn't it? Yes! Alright. Because we could swim down here and, like, pick the lock, but, like, I don't have a lot of lung strength, so... Oh, but we have... Oh, get it out, get it out! We have a lot of strength with the baton, so we can break things in one hit. Oh, we're gonna lose a little health. 1, 2, oh. Okay. How much health did we lose on that? I know it's on hard, so 20 health. That's okay. I got soda, soy, some candy. Alright. So now we gotta walk to that dock that we started on. You're gonna get to listen to all these wonderfully repetitive sounds for walking on grass and brick. Man. This game does bring me back, though, man. Every time I play it, I always think of when I first started playing it, and I think I was like... I was probably like 10. 9 or 10. Which I was way too young to be playing this game, first off. And it was a little after it came out, because I think the Mac... I want to say the Mac port came out a little later than the Windows version did. That's usually how it is. If at all. The old days when Macintosh computers actually had, like, specific video games for it. Bungie would have been such a great company for Mac to keep if they were just like, yeah, we want to keep you. It did not work out well for them. Well, for Apple, keeping Bungie, I mean, not for Bungie. Bungie's doing just fine. We're littering, it's all good. Alright. Anything else I want to bring? Oh, I got all these. Oh yeah, we have a buckshot shotgun, heck yeah. We were loading up this stealth pistol. Not that we really need to. But it's gonna be the best pistol anyone's ever seen. Alright.
Let's head out.
Let's do it. Do-do-do-do. Police boat. Ah, Anna.
All right, let's go. The terrorists are in a fighting retreat. A few have barricaded themselves inside Castle Clinton.
Castle
Lead the way.
Our orders are to locate a barrel of ambrosia they are hiding inside. I will give you a schematic of the barrel, but first we will exterminate the NSF terrorists.
Exterminate?
A precious opportunity we cannot neglect.
What about the rest of the ship?
She wants to crack down, man.
That is your brother's assignment. You will take the subway to meet him in Hell's Kitchen. But first, we should deal with Castle Clinton.
Are we going in the front, or is there another way?
A secondary entrance would be useful, but I am aware of no such thing.
Alright. Actually, real quick. I want to say it's... Yeah, there it is. Quick save button. Alright, everybody. We're going to take a quick breakaroonie. Let me hit some buttons here. Actually, let me turn off the music for me. We will be right back. Got to feed some cats. And after that, we're going to go into Castle Clinton. We're going to stop some terrorists. But we're being a little bit nicer. We're not going to hardcore crackdown. We're going to stealthily just knock some people out. It'll be a good time. Alright, be right back.
Yeah!